Argentina, they're such a nuggety team to put away. They can kick it out if they want and still get the line out. It's been a bit wobbly. I think they keep it in hand and have a go.
Set move. They're going to keep the ball in hand and in play, not opting for the line out. Tip and go. Gonzalez. Valles. Doubling around, creates the extra man on the outside. Velez will find the space. Bazan Velez scores onto the poles. Showed a lot of patience. Argentina, the man who started it, engineering it in the middle of the park, doubling around, creating the extra man, is the finisher.
Yeah, that's where they're so good, wrapping on the loops, creating indecision. That's exactly what they needed for their own confidence, just to settle them down. Now we're game on.
Flags are raised and 4 points for Argentina.
Here's the nice back ball right there from Alvarez. One missed tackle, over chasing in defence. No one on the inside for New Zealand, and the fancy finish for Valles.
Good way to finish the first half for Argentina. High fives, well deserved. Just been dominated in the collisions. That's where the difference between the two teams in the first half. New Zealand, rightly so, in the lead by 14 points to 7. Can Argentina cause the upset, or New Zealand march all the way? Join us for the second half.
Muy cerca al 2, pero estamos buscando a Peque, ¿está claro? Así que muy cerca al 2, y nos vamos a poner, si no le conseguimos avanzar, no pueden jugar las patas, estamos abajo, ¿está claro? Pero nosotros, ya lo tienen en la cara, boludo. Nunca bien, carajo. Gritalo y tiene la cara. Estamos a partido, vamos a dar la vuelta. A uno,
Welcome back for the second half of the World Rugby HSBC 7 Series in Cape Town. It's New Zealand in the final. They lead Argentina 14 points to 7. Velez restarts, not going to carry all the way. So advantage to New Zealand.
Just slow it down here and set up their play. Andrew Newstub on the ball. So Kroy, he'll go to the right-hand side. Curry and Mickelson to the left.
Newstub immediately moves to the right-hand side. Kroy, there's another switch for New Zealand. Newstub. Good run from the 22-year-old. Searching for the width here in New Zealand. Can they stretch Argentine defence? A bit of a shimmy, show and go. Regan Ware. Coming off. Bench the switch. Straight into the traffic. Andrew Newstub working hard, needing some support. Kroy. The shimmy. Gets the pass out wide, and it's Tim Mickelson. His third try this weekend in Cape Town. 2013 World Sevens Player of the Year. Tim Mickelson. Good to still see him on the circuit.
He just covers so many yards. And then we saw Sio Balasinala over the weekend get over to the 200 club. Timmy Mickelson gets his 196, but it all started with Kroy. A little bit of wiggle in the middle of the field just to create the overlap, and then Timmy Mickelson. Well, he's done this time and time again for New Zealand. And again, no one come from the mistake at kickoff time from Argentina. You just can't afford to do that. Especially when you work so hard to get yourself back in the game.
Yeah, rightly so, small mistakes. Special place for that man, South Africa. Mickelson made his debut back 10 years ago. That was in George. This time around, he scores an important try in the Cup final in the Cape Town leg of the HSBC World Series 7s. deep for the restart. Argentina. Got a long way to go upfield. Strong in defense, Scott Curry. Actually, the ball game out.
Well, they're just hesitant, aren't they? I mean, the first couple of games they were very solid and very clear on what they wanted to do. Now you can just see just before they engage in the contact, you see that Santiago saying, we've got to go forward. With the ball in hand or defensively, they've just been caught on their heels, and I think giving New Zealand too much respect.
They'll have to learn from situations like this. Argentina, big year in sevens, so excited, looking forward to it. Commonwealth Games, also got the Rugby World Cup sevens, San Francisco. A lot sharper by then. It's young Argentinian team. Breakaway on the right hand side by New Zealand. Kuroi looking for the switch. Ravovo will go. He's picked a superb angle. Well. His second try for Joe Ravovo. 104 kilograms. Just not much commitment coming in defense from the Argentinian team.
It's the young boys standing up for NZ. Kuroi giving it to Ravovo. Fends off one. Look, he's holding the ball like a loaf of bread. Fends off a second and then just picks the angle. He's become a highlight reel, especially in this final. Joe Ravovo. He's been a difference maker for New Zealand on day 2.
Unsuccessful with the kick. Sure doesn't matter. 26 points to 7. New Zealand lead.
You go high, you get fended off in the chest. You go again. You don't even get a touch on him. And he's having fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Stand back on.
4 tries for New Zealand. Kuroi, his kick is good. Velez, plenty of work to do for Argentina. Impressive line speed from New Zealand. Just closing down that space for Argentina to play from. Another mistake at the breakdown. Advantage, New Zealand.
Yeah, Teddy Stanaway coming on the field. Sammy Dixon as well. Some replacements off the bench. And that's where they're so good. The defense, the bench is very deep. Along the lines of South Africa too. Bit of frustration. Kuroi needs to just keep his head and buy into this.
Listen. Get out of there. Cut it out. Just get out. Stand off, please.
Nuva also scored in that semi-final against South Africa.
Stand back on.
The senior players putting their hands up. A crucial clash.
Fine.
Tim Mickelson's been strong so far this weekend when it mattered here in Cape Town. Kuroi's feed is good. Shifting the ball away from the contact. But a shimmy and a great pass out wide. Isaac Tamaki making the final pass and the try scorer. Regan Ware.
Regan Ware played a lot of minutes over the weekend, last couple of weekends at Dubai as well. Sonny Molia in the centre, using his footwork, get on the outside, draws in the last defender. Regan Ware left free. And now, pretty sure, safe in saying that we can crown a new champion here in Cape Town.
Right up against the touchline. The flag stayed on. New Zealand's done enough though, Cole, to be the victors here in Cape Town.
He just took it to the management that they've gone away from last week. Learned a lot in that final and the loss against South Africa. And I think it was the little mistakes they made in that final they're trying to readdress. And like you said, the experienced guys such as Curry Mickelson and Collier really settled them down and gave them a lot of composure.
And a deep restart in the left-hand corner. Argentina looking to exit. Can they get some points in the second half? Gonzalez just taking it in. Giving the ball a bit of work. Chasing. Again, finding space. The break was good. Superbly done. Back in field goes Del Mestre. This pass is a good one. Moreno needs a bit of space. The likes of Moreno has been good throughout the weekend for Argentina. Close quarters, brilliant step. The inside ball could be the money ball. Yes, it is. Luciano Gonzalez scores Argentina's second try. Unfortunately, time is up. A little too late for Argentina.
Well, this is their strength. This is how they play. This is what they couldn't do because they had too many balls given away. They're strong and breaking the tackle. They like these short passes in and around the contact. They trail very well in their support lines, and Gonzalez does brilliantly, gets their second dot in this one.
Dominant of the breakdown point has been the difference between the two sides in today's cup final. And Argentina's got the advantage. Over the top pass from Sabako, one of the experienced players. That looked high, definitely high.
Leave it, calm down, leave it.
Kurt Baker, his reaction. Can Argentina finish strong? Can they give the crowd something more to shout about? Scintillating tries we've seen the past 2 days. Stop from Tetamaki. Patience with ball in hand, but dominated it.
Same story around the neck area. High tackle around the
High
neck
tackle
area.
from New Zealand. Dixon turned around the culprit. Numbers on that left hand side for Argentina. It's a 4-2. The quality of pass not up to standard. The pickup. There's a good one. Looking for another try for New Zealand. There it is, Molia. Sione Molina puts the final nail in the coffin as New Zealand claim another title in South Africa.
And it come from another mistake from Argentina. If they go to the left, they probably score. They decide to go in the middle of the park. Teddy Stanaway comes back, a loose pass. Sione Molia, who's done a lot of the clean-up work in terms of tackling for New Zealand, gets the last score in this one.
Flags are up, 6 tries to New Zealand as they claim the first title for the 2017-2018 season. What a contest it was. It was a tough road for them, Carl.
It's definitely been the toughest 12, 14 months for this New Zealand All Black Sevens team. They've gone away, they've worked hard over the pre-season, they've made their first final in 12 months last week in Dubai, won their first since 2016.